Hey everybody, welcome again to another episode of It's Too Late with Bill Zanetti. I hope everyone is having a safe and sane day. It has been a while since we've last talked, and I hope you can hear me okay. If you're watching, please give me a thumbs up and a like and all that kind of fun stuff over on the social networks of YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to be reading from your comments tonight. Right on Facebook. If you're on live, we can watch you there. And hey, it's howdy, Blake. Welcome to the show. So glad to know that somebody's watching. Otherwise, I'd be speaking into the dark abyss.
Hey, it's howdy.
So anyway, it's another crazy week here in COVID land, or whatever this is that we're in. And we got a lot of news tonight. Gosh, Disney announced that they've canceled Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I'm very sad about this, of course, from my pumpkin juice from Universal. But that just means that I won't be able to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this year. And that's very sad. So they're also going to announce the Food and Wine Festival opening up early. A taste of the Food and Wine Festival. I see what you did there, Disney. The taste of the Food and Wine Festival will be opening when Epcot reopens, although not all of Epcot is reopening. I don't know if a lot of people noticed that, but the announcement said that only part of Epcot will be open when it reopens. Mostly just World Showcase. So enjoy the taste of Food and Wine and a taste of Epcot. So that'll be interesting on its own. I also got the fun chance to see the new Bourne Stuntacular show over at Universal this week. An absolutely fantastic show. We'll talk about that in a little bit, and you hear my opinions on that show. But generally, I think it's a pretty damn good show. I'll just say damn on YouTube. I don't know, but I just did, so oh well. It's been a fun evening. It's just Orange County, Florida has just decided that everyone has to wear a mask at all times in the workplace starting on Saturday. Luckily, of course, as many of you know, I am prepared. I have my mask ready to go. So, I hope this is okay, Orlando. Yep. It technically covers my face, and it covers my eyes and mouth. Even though there's a hole in the mask, it still covers them. So, according to the law that was signed by the mayor of Orange County, Florida, this mask actually is okay. It's a face covering. So, go figure. Now, of course, I'm joking. I wouldn't actually wear that. I'd wear something much more stylish. Like one of these blue funny things that we have. They have a little wire thing, and you can go like that and put it on. It works. So. Sean says, you usually have a taste of gin. Where is the liquor? Well, I gotta tell you, tonight, the liquor is in here. It's a mystery liqueur. So, we'll see if I reveal what I'm drinking tonight. I may not. I may. We'll find out later in the show. The next fad would be personalized masks. You can drink things and possibly eat while wearing them. No, I don't think that that's a thing, ever. No. In fact, I personally think it's incredibly stupid for anybody to be wearing a mask outdoors when they have more than 6 feet away from another person. The logic just isn't there, especially on a hot day in Florida. And the way the law is written, from what I understand, if you are distancing and everything and you're away from everyone and You say you're exercising, no one's going to bother you. But yeah, and in most other states where they've implemented such mask laws, if you're outside, nobody's around, no one is going to ask you to put on a mask. It's when you're outside and in a very compressed environment where you cannot keep your 6 feet of social distancing, or when you go inside somewhere, that's when it's important to wear the mask, not when you're outside alone. So I don't think that's going to be a huge problem there. So Alexander says there's a box of my liqueur in your mail room. Well, that's wonderful. I'm so happy. Wait, in your mail room? Why not take it in? Please, get it and take it in. Wearing a mask outdoors is mandated by the governor of California. Not true, Sean. That is incorrect. The governor, I just read his announcement. Governor Newsom did not say that. He said you only have to wear it if you are indoors or outdoors in a socially compromised location where you cannot keep your distance. You do not have to wear one if you are away from everyone else. So no, Sean, that's incorrect. Bailey's, though. I like Bailey's. The mailroom is what you call it. Oh, okay, you did take it in. Well, thank you. I appreciate that then. So yeah, personalized masks? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'd want a personalized mask to me. I know that some people have gotten them, and I've seen what they look like, and they're like terrifying. Although the one that I saw, it was like an enlarged version of the person's like facial features, like this area, but then blown up bigger as a gigantic proportion on their face. So that's pretty terrifying. So, Sean, you hope to be socially compromised this week. I hope you're having fun, Sean, whatever you're doing. Socially compromised. Hey, cheers to that, my friend. Gosh, no, it's been a crazy week, honestly. From all the craziness of the theme parks reopening with the unique situation that we're in. Here in Orlando, we just, well, not Orlando, but Florida, we just reopened Disney's Vero Beach Resort. That just opened up yesterday. It's a beautiful resort. And, you know, it's interesting that Disney decided to use the DVC resorts on their own. So, you know, great test market. The other DVC resorts will be opening next week. And then we have the NBA coming in. So some of Disney's resorts, like the Grand Floridian and the Yacht Club, will be strictly just for the NBA, along with the Destino Tower at Coronado Springs. So we're going to have basketball all-stars in Orlando, but no one's allowed to see them. So, great. You know, they're here, but if you love basketball, you're not going to be able to see a whole lot. Let's see. Did I hear of an employee at T-Rex Cafe tested positive for COVID? Yes, I did see that. So over at the T-Rex Cafe at Disney Springs, someone tested positive for COVID-19. And, I mean, it was only a matter of time. So, you know, that's what happens. What am I going to say? You know, in theory, everyone has to get this. Either they get COVID-19 or they get the vaccine whenever it comes out. Or you wait until at least 60 to 70% of the population is vaccinated, and then in theory the thing can die off on its own. Or 60 to 70% has had it. Either had it or vaccinated. You're probably going to get COVID-19 at some point, and you're going to have to deal with it, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to suck. You're not going to be feeling that great for a while. Most of you will not be hospitalized, and very few of you will die, but that is what this is, you know. So I don't know why people cannot get that, but that's where we have to be. So the idea of trying to prevent everyone from getting it by social distancing and wearing masks everywhere, it's not to try to prevent everyone from getting it. is to try to slow it down so we have enough hospital capacity, so less people die overall than would if we didn't. The bottom line is we don't have enough hospital capacity in the country. We need to have more hospital capacity. And it seems like the best way to treat it is through hyperbaric medicine. And to be honest, we don't have enough hyperbaric chambers. And no one wants to actually do it. Hyperbaric medicine can be very, very fruitful for those who own the hyperbaric chambers, because they reduce healing time for any type of elective surgery, and people are willing to pay dearly to go into a hyperbaric chamber. And honestly, the government's not paying a whole lot of money per COVID case, so why say that there's a cure or a healing process with a hyperbaric chamber if there's no money in it? So you have that going on. So that's a big deal on its own. Blake says, now that they are getting ready to open up some resorts, do you think they can still ask for the same high prices they normally command? No, I don't. Yeah, there's more limited capacity with the resorts, but whether they can ask for the same prices, no, I don't think that's really possible. So we'll see, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's going to have to do some pretty good deals there. Would it be better at the T-Rex Cafe if all the employees wearing Flintstone costumes would fit in more with it? They were all wearing Flintstone costumes. Well, first, that's Hanna-Barbera, which is not really Disney. That's a whole different world. But yeah, I like the Flintstones. That would be great. Really, I'd have to ask somebody who's older than me to figure that out. What do you think, Al? What do you think about the Flintstones and wearing that? Oh, I think it's a great idea. Come on, down the bedrock. They're the Modern Stone Age family. I love it. Okay, well, that's fine. So, by the way, say hi, Al. You didn't even say hello tonight. Oh, hi, guys. I'm so happy to be here. Yay. Yay. Yes, I'm ringing a bell, and my hands aren't moving. Okay. I got nothing. Kevin Lewitsky just joined us. Hey, Kevin, I hope you're enjoying whatever this is tonight. It's been an interesting night so far. But yes, it is definitely too late, and we're doing the show once again at a late time, just a little bit after midnight tonight, so we're going to keep going and see how things are. Let's see what else is interesting on the news for today. Well, we found out that Tesla stock is over $1,000 this week. You want to buy a Tesla? Well, it seems like it would be a good idea, although it might be a better idea just to put your money in Tesla stock. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes, but Tesla stock might be a good thing. Although now it might be already too high. I watch Graham Stephan's channel, okay? If you don't know who Graham Stephan is, then just look it up. Graham Stephan is fantastic when it comes to financial advice. But yeah. Back on the Disney topic, have I seen anything coming out of Disney and how they run transportation options such as the monorail and watercraft? Actually, from what I understand, they're not going to run the monorails at all. Watercraft are going to be the preferred method of transportation, and then you'll probably want to take a bus beyond that. So that's what's happening right now. That could change at any time, but the monorail transportation, there's just too many logistical issues with that, so we'll see if that happens or not. Alexander says, anecdotally, it seems like most hotels that have launched with deep discounts have been rolling them back. Lots of pent-up demand and low supply. Well, sure. That's great. I don't know if that's going to last for a long time, but for right now, sure, yeah, that's a good idea. They'll probably make their money. I hope they make some money, because, if they don't, then Orlando is doomed. So let's talk a little bit about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I've never been able to be wearing this mask at Halloween parties, and I still won't. So, big loss there. But I will miss all the candy. Luckily, I still have candy left over from last year, including these beautiful gold coins that I'm stealing. So here's a gold coin right now. This is new pence, as opposed to Mike Pence, which you would not want to touch. I also have smaller coins like this one. This is also, this is 5 pence. Oh, that's even better. It's like 5 pences. So I'll have one of those. Happy Halloween, everyone, from a year ago. They're quite tasty, actually. Blake says, I wonder how they will run the watercraft, considering some of them are on the Seven Seas Lagoon and Epcot areas are enclosed. Just like normally? I don't understand that question. They've always run watercraft in the same way. The Epcot Resort Watercraft, Service Epcot. Magic Kingdom Resort Watercraft, Service Magic Kingdom. Not a whole lot there. Everybody else takes the bus. Yeah, but they're not continuing that walkway, Blake. He just said that it's fortunate for Disney that the virus kicked off. They were already working on a walkway from the ground floor into the Magic Kingdom. From what I've heard, that walkway is not really moving. So, Fab says, oh, Fab, feeling a bit neglected over on the YouTube live chat right now. Well, that's weird, because I don't even see the, it's not showing the YouTube live chat in my thingy here. That's strange. I wonder if YouTube live chat is, like, delayed or something. Let's take a look at my YouTube channel. That's very strange that YouTube live chat is not showing up. But we're going to fix that. I don't mean to neglect you at all. So let's see what's going on there. All right, it says using Ethernet. Finally catching one of these live. Oh, thank you. Oh, hello, Professor. Is it legal to have beautiful eyes? Oh, thank you, Marco. My eyes are fun. No trick-or-treating this year. That's absolutely true. So, yeah, well, thank you for letting me know, Faba, that the YouTube live chat is not showing up in my chat window. That must be something. I use something called Restream, and for whatever reason, it's not showing there. So, but yeah. Social distancing for watercraft, Blake. I'm not entirely sure about social distancing for watercraft. I assume that they're just gonna, keep people far away from each other. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to say hello to everyone on YouTube. So, by the way, if you're not watching this on YouTube, you should. We actually have, in theory, it's better quality video on YouTube than it is on Facebook, and I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's just youtube.com/Bill Zanetti, and you'll be able to find me there. So, but please subscribe and take a look, and we'll have some fun. There's just Joel to take a look at what else is happening on the tweets. I got nothing on the tweets, so I'll have to wait for the tweets. Alexander says, check my iMessage. There's nothing there either. I haven't gotten anything, so not sure what's happening up there. Bum-ba-da-bum, bum-da-ba-da. The monorail is not operating. for the first portion of it until... Well, maybe it will operate. I don't know. Seems like the monorail will just operate probably to Magic Kingdom and not Epcot. Okay. Well, that could be interesting. Hello, Caitlin. Thanks for joining the show. Hope you're enjoying yourself. So, yeah, I stand corrected. Maybe the monorail will operate, but not to Epcot. So forget about that. Maybe they decided that Epcot was just too far and they didn't want to operate that. It also looks like some of the boats will not be operating. The Friendship boats don't look like they're going to operate for quite a while. Okay. So, not until probably August. Or almost August, anyway. Did I tell you what's on my mug? What's on my mug? This is... Oh, it's not focusing. Camera, focus. Don't focus on my face. There we go, maybe. Wow, camera doesn't want to focus today. But anyway, this mug says, don't let the turkeys get you down, and the turkeys are kind of attacking an elephant there. So, don't let the turkeys get you down. Poor elephant. Boop-ba-doom. So if you just joined us, welcome to the show. And I hope everyone is doing all right. Fab, I heard that in Australia, which I believe is where you are, correct me if I'm wrong, if you've ended up in LA by now, that they're not going to let Australians leave the country until next year. Is that correct? I thought I read that today. It seemed a little extreme, but it's an extreme world that we're in right now, so that's disappointing to me, because I'd love to come back to Australia, but not the right time anyway. So, yes. I have my little quote. I'll put that there. There's no limit to what a man can do or where he can go if he doesn't mind who gets the credit.
No!
No! And my pumpkin. And my mug. And my bell. It rings a bell one time. And we are speaking German. Yeah. Hello. How are you? Blake says, is the Skyliner going to be running again? I saw updates that they have started to put the gondolas back on the line. Don't know if they'll start running before opening the parks up again. Oh, I love the Skyliner. It makes me so happy when the Skyliner can operate. Don't you think so? From what I understand, though, I'm afraid the answer is Nein! No Skyliner for you. You will not get your precious Skyliner. Sorry. I think that they will decide later on if the Skyliner shall operate. But for now, I do not believe the Skyliner will operate for a whole lot until at least until the theme parks reopen, and even then it will only be to connect to Hollywood Studios. So maybe eventually they will connect everywhere, but Skyliner, we will see. But not at least until the theme parks reopen, so don't expect the Skyliner to open anytime soon. Let's see there. So Caitlin says, Florida Keys said today people must wear masks until June 2021. Oh, for 1 year. Uh-huh. And guess where I will not be going for an entire year? The Florida Keys. Yeah. Faber says, I'm basically stuck in Australia because there's no actual flights coming or going, and they're talking about a bubble with Australia and New Zealand. New Zealand! The Kiwis! Yay! I'm so happy for you. I'm so sorry for you. You can see where they filmed Lord of the Rings. It's nice there, right? Sure. Anyway. Blake says if we only had teleporters to energize us, then it would solve all the problems. Yes, yes, the teleporters would be good. It rings the bell a second time, and we are still speaking German. Yes, that's true. That's very true. So, oh, I want to go to Disney even if there's no Halloween party, says Faber. Well, there's Disney, fake Disney. Maybe you can go to Gold Coast. Are they going to open up the parks there for a little bit? Yeah, little bit. You can go see the SeaWorld. Maybe it's a Dream World. Yeah. Warner Brothers Movie World. No. It's not the same, I know, but it's what you have, so you have to love it, right? You don't have to, but that's okay. Go hang out in the desert, said to Caitlin. Hey, Marley, how are you? Oh, that's very nice. Blake says, I feel when you speak a German, you should be dissecting our soul with psychological therapy. Who said I'm not? Yes. 3 dings! What does that mean? What does 3 dings mean, Al? That's an Italian Bill Clinton. That's right. It's a come and a go. Yes, yes, yes. And 4 dings? That's Dracula. Ha, 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 ha. That's right. Now I am Dracula. I want to drink your blood. Yes. Yes, yes. And then we have 5 dings. And what does that mean, Al? Tell me. Well, that's room service, of course. Well, where's the room service? Bring, 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 bring. Oh, look, the phone's ringing. Oh, what are the chances of that happening? Hello, this is Bill. How are you? Who's calling? This is room service, sir. Oh, room service. Don't I normally call you? Well, it's been a while, sir. Right, right. So who am I speaking with? This is Reggie, sir. Reggie? I don't remember a Reggie. I don't think I know a Reggie. Tell me, where are you from? Cleveland, Ohio, sir. Oh, Cleveland, Ohio. Well, you know, Cleveland. How are things up in Cleveland? They're lovely, sir. Okay, yes. So, what do you do in Cleveland for fun? There's nothing fun here, sir. Oh, that's how sad. Well, can I order some room service, please? Well, that's why I called. Yes, yes. Well, what do you have? Do you have any? Can I order some chocolate chip cookies? Those are some of my favorite things. Really, I love chocolate chip cookies. Yes, we do have chocolate chip cookies. I'll have them sent to you right away. Great, great. Wow, this is the best service I've ever had with room service. Well, thank you. Was it Reggie? Yes, sir. Okay. Well, that's great. Well, I'll expect the chocolate chip cookies in how long? 10 seconds, sir. 10 seconds? Well, in that case, I'll just hold on to the phone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look! Chocolate chip cookies! Well, that worked really well. Thank you very much, Reggie. My pleasure, sir. Okay. I'm still here. Okay, that's great, yes. Well, that's nice. Now I have some Grandma's chocolate chip cookies. Well, what else could I ask for? Let's see. Blake says, time to get out of the checkbook for the therapy session. Do I take post-dated checks? Well, yes, I'll take any checks, really. It doesn't really matter. Alexander says, as a Californian, evidently. Oh, yes, because Arizona's quite pretty, yes. Well, lots of people went to Arizona. And now I have chocolate chip cookies. They might be Grandma's, but they do not taste like Grandma made them. These are awful. What's in these? These are like really salty. Like, why would you give me salty chocolate chip cookies? Okay. I am no longer a fan of Grandma's chocolate chip cookies. Fabus says, I'd rather not go to the Gold Coast, thanks, or New Zealand for that matter. Well, what are you going to do? Make YouTube videos? I mean, why not? So, we have to work on your audio, though. We'll get you a good microphone set up. Fabus videos, by the way, they're really good. If you want to, plug your videos, I'll put them in the comments or whatnot. You can do that or whatnot. That's fine. But they're a lot of fun. But work on your audio, girl. Your audio's almost there. Video's really good. Audio quality, we'll get there. So, Blake says, I'm glad that the Grandma Cookie Corporation is employing our elderly grandmothers. Oh dear, my grandmother, I'm afraid, is dead, so that they're not employing her as far as I know, but thank you, I appreciate that. No, they are not from Delta, Caitlin. I haven't flown Delta in quite some time. I haven't flown any airline in quite some time. So, it's very sad, actually. So, I need to call my friend. He's a private pilot, and maybe we can fly again. So, that'd be nice. So anyway, let's talk about some other things that have happened since we've talked. Universal reopened. I've been to Universal, I don't know how many times now. Went to Volcano Bay. It was wonderful because you don't have to wear a mask there. You can walk around, enjoy the beautiful volcano. There were no lines for anything. That was really nice. The food's good there too. I had the coconut curry chicken, which is an amazing dish at Volcano Bay. I highly recommend that if you go there. And Volcano Bay is just fun. The only thing the park's missing is a hot tub or jacuzzi or, whirlpool, whatever you want to call it. But they don't have any of those, so I did miss that. So, but it's an interesting world over at Universal right now. They have things that are open. You have to wear a mask when you walk through the rest of the parks. Not the most comfortable day in your life because, the heat gets to you. So I wouldn't recommend going there when it's too hot out. But if it's, an overcast day, it's a pretty fun time. I recommend going to Volcano Bay and wearing your bathing suit and then go to Islands of Adventure and do the 2 water rides over there. Or 3 water rides if you have time to do Jurassic Park. And just enjoying yourselves. Caitlin asks, are they doing the wave pool? Of course they're doing the wave pool. You can go sit in the pool and wave at people, and that's your wave pool. No, they actually are doing the wave pool. It was open and it was fine. So, yeah. The strange thing that was closed off, they had one pathway closed off, the one that actually overlooks the wave pool. So I didn't get as good of pictures as I wanted. But besides that, everything was open. So, yeah. Where can you find the coconut curry chicken? I don't know the names of the restaurants well enough at Volcano Bay. I'm sorry. This is where I fail you as a theme park professor. But I have not been to Volcano Bay enough times to know where you can find the coconut curry chicken on its own. But it is the first restaurant on the right-hand side as you enter the park. It's a pretty big restaurant. It's the one that's open the latest. They have a variety of items, and one of them is a coconut curry chicken. Really good. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, we have some more messages. Let's see here. No, Kaylin, it's the first restaurant to the right. First restaurant to the right. Evidently there is a car chase going on. Ooh, LA in pursuit now. A live car chase. Well, you know what we can do? We can go into studio mode and see a car chase. So why not see a car chase? I like the idea of watching a car chase every so often. Let's see if we can get the car chase rolling on here, shall we? It's going to take a second until we can load the car chase. Aren't car chases interesting? I think they're very entertaining, really. So, So let's see if we can do this. Let's see here. Pom-pa-dom-pa-dom. And we'll see if we can do a car chase. Oh, pizza, pizza. I'm honestly not entirely sure how to put the car chase in. So I do this now. Do you still see me? Can you still see me right now? I don't know if you can still see me or not. No. I don't think we're going to be able to go to the car chase because I can't figure out how this stupid program works, which is a shame. Yep. Sorry, guys. I can try. Boop. It's a car chase. Bum-ba-dum. I'm going to try to get this so it actually works. Yeah. No, that's not going to work. No car chase. Sorry, guys. What can I say? I stink at this game. But anyway, what else is going on tonight? Let's go back to the chat. Does this feel like Anchorman 2, switching from news to car chase? Maybe a bit of a Ron Burgundy impression. No Ron Burgundy. No car chase today. Yep. Kohala Reef Restaurant, in case you wanted to know. Okay, well, there we go. That's great. Admission to Volcano Bay is expensive, Alex. You should just buy it, because that's how you do it. If Ben can get you a comp, then that's great, but I wouldn't expect it to happen. So, yeah, we are going to be moving to a new software next week when we do the show. A few other things that are going to be changing too. We did have a background ordered for Orlando, but that never came, so that didn't happen. But so we're still in San Francisco, which is great. I love San Francisco. So, what else is new, everyone? Let's talk. Let's talk serious. What's going to happen to the stock price of Disney and Universal? Well, Comcast. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Where should we invest? I don't really know. I can tell you that the parks news today of Halloween party being canceled can't be good, but the fact that they're planning this far in advance might be good. So, also the fact that we now have an Orange County requirement, that's an issue about wearing masks in Orange County, Florida. So, Blake says, I for sure wanted to know, and thank you so much. I wasn't planning to do Volcano Bay because I'm not into water parks. After your recommendation and Zanetti's recommendation or confirmation, I will go try it. Yes, no, try Volcano Bay. It's a lot of fun, especially the Krakatoa water coaster. That is amazing. Wait, aren't they blocked out? They kind of are blocked out, but maybe not. We'll see what happens. What kind of software will I be using? We'll find out next week. All the comps have been blocked out for a little bit, so. But by the time Alexander gets here in a couple weeks, they might be open. We'll see. We'll see. If Disney doesn't open, then, it's a better chance, so. Let's see what's going on with the tweets. The tweets say, we are not in Germany. What's going on with the tweets? Oh, Donald Trump tweeted again. Well, that's fantastic. I'm going to look at the tweets here because my computer gets very slow when I'm doing this. So let's take a look at the Twitter sphere. Wonder if I can convince my dad to build a pool. Ha! Good luck. So, hey, Disneyland annual pass holders. I called earlier today to change the credit card number for my monthly AP because the current one was stolen. I was told the wait would be 133 minutes, and it's been 4 hours. Will someone be actually answering the phone, or should I give up and try again tomorrow? That tweet was from Barry Wallace 51 seconds ago. Well, all I can say is Disneyland's annual pass holder department, their customer service is pretty bad. If you've been told it would be 133 minutes and you've been on hold for 4 hours. Disney has long had an issue with its customer care department in the phones. Every other company that I have ever worked with has had an option to call you back when it's your time to talk. And they'll usually even give you an estimate when it's time for them to call you back. Delta Airlines is really good like that, along with tons of other companies that are great with customer service. Disney, I have actually talked to the people at the call center. They say they do not even have the option of calling you back. Even if the call is dropped while you are talking to them, they cannot call you back. That is horrendously bad. Like, really bad. Like, whoever is running your reservation center should be, reprimanded for not, paying to have the ability to call someone back. That is insane, and you're losing so much business that way. So don't do that, Disney. That's really bad. You'd be surprised to know how many don't know the difference between Orange County, Florida and Orange County, California. You know what the difference is? The oranges taste a lot better in California. Yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference. Okay, but let's see here. What's going on? That Circle app thing, just another way to make a lot of people feel excluded and less than. You realize that, right? Okay. Don't know what that even means about the Circle thing, but okay. Disney, we're reopening, but don't come. Everyone, can't wait to buy tickets and book a hotel room. No, we stopped doing that. And my dining, we stopped that too. Well, you can't stop Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Just kidding. We're closed. Yep, pretty much. So, yeah, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party being canceled is probably destroying some people's lives right now. Very sad for those people. What is being said about Halloween Horror Nights, Caitlin? I don't really know exactly. Caitlin, no, it is literally not a liability thing or anything else. It's just your company being stingy, and they don't want to pay for the phone call. That's all it is. Blake says, this might sound harsh, but within the last decade, I've seen the polish of Disney's world-renowned service drop significantly. Maybe it's just me, that's what I've been seeing across the board through parks and resorts and customer service. I'll let that stand on its own, you know? I mean, Disney fired my friend Al. What do you think about Disney's customer service, Al? It sucks. Well, that's Al, you know. Yeah. Well, yes. But Halloween Horror Nights being like Singapore is probably a real thing that could happen. If you're not familiar with what that means, it means it's included with your daytime admission, and it's a different kind of event entirely. So that could be absolutely a possibility. So Blake says, I guess Disney skinned Al pretty bad on the exit interview. Yeah, well, Al wasn't too happy when they shut down Disney Quest, I gotta tell you. Disney Quest was his pride and joy, and they just demolished the whole thing, so. What can I say? What can I say? Nothing great, I'm afraid. Nothing great. So. Nick says, can I elaborate on the interpretation of the quote on my plaque? This is from the, well, Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. This is a Ronald Reagan quote. That's all it is. It's a Ronald Reagan quote. It actually sat on Ronald Reagan's desk in the Oval Office, from what I understand. So well, not this particular one, but this quote sat on the Resolute desk in the White House when Reagan was in the White House. So, but that's where it comes from. So, I think it's a very optimistic quote. Huh? Okay. Blake says, make no bones about it. I can see Al making a complaint about Disney Quest. Al, do you wanna take that one, buddy? I have to say that Disney Quest was my life, and I was a pirate. Arr! Yeah, well, that was it. Yes, Ronald Reagan did say well a lot. Well, well. That was great, Al. I like that. That was good. You want to continue? Nope. Okay, that's fine. So, but, yeah, I think it's almost time to end the show. It's almost been an hour that we've spent together. So, I have missed all of you, though. And if you've enjoyed the show tonight, remember that this is It's Too Late with Bill Zanetti, not It's Not Too Late with Elmo, which is on HBO Max now. Elmo stole my show idea. Elmo? I'm watching you, Elmo. Always watching. Excuse me. Okay, well, thanks, Al. I'm glad that he's always watching Elmo. Caitlin, no, Al was a skeleton at the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction at Disney Quest Battle for the Chunkin' Treasure. Blake says, so this is random, but are there any Disney drinking games that you are aware of? We missed you too, and thanks again for the amazing show. Oh, I don't know a whole lot. I don't know a whole lot about the Disney drinking games, so, but you know, life goes on. Caitlin says I should have Elmo as a guest. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Fab says, have I been to the Reagan Ranch Center in Santa Barbara? Quite entertaining. I went to the Reagan Presidential Library. I remember that being farther inward than Santa Barbara, but it is kind of up there. Is that what you're thinking of, or is there a different Reagan Ranch Center? Because that sounds really interesting to me, so yeah, I'd like to go there. Caitlin says, Drunk Disney is a great YouTube channel. Well, it must be like Drunken Disney Games? Okay, so Drunken Disney, Drunk Disney. That's fabulous. Fabulous, I say. Fabulous, yes. Ooh. Well, I think that is all for our show tonight. I will bid all of you adieu, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. And please feel free to reach out to me. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And ring that bell so you get the reminders of when we go live next. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please go to YouTube and do the same thing. So, as you know, I am Bill Zanetti, and it has been a pleasure having you, and we will see you next time. Have a great night, everybody.